Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Aggies offense will take the field first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Got his man on the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
So Missouri's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Reads it, fires complete, and they're able to get him down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Aggies trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's Reed to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? To the air, it's Reed. Hauls it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. Put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing Simmons. Heaves it deep. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Extra point here will tie the game.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Reed. Gonna take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Aggies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Aggies! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Simmons. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Lined up in the gun. Here's Simmons. Pocket breaking down. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joe.
Maybe a crease. Ripping through the defense. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Missouri! He got a step and just dusted the field.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Throwing Reed. Makes the catch. It's Horton. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So first down here as they go back to work. Running inside. It's Owens.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Back to pass, it's Reed. Unloads to the right. Fires into traffic, picked off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll give it to Hardy. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Here's Simmons to throw. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Fires it incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win in David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To send the tight end in motion. Reed. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. At the 35, he's open. He'll work his way down to the 28. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The run inside. It's Hardy.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Throwing Simmons. He's got him this time. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Simmons to the air again. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. And they take it in for 6 more points. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here's Reed to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Reed. Rushes on him. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
In the gun, 3rd down, Reed. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's caught inside the 30. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Reed, here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And we are all tied up here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here come the Missouri Tigers, the offense ready to go to work. We'll see how aggressive they are trying to put up points before the break. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to Hardy. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, but he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Throwing Reed. Pressure coming. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. What did you find out coming out of halftime?
I caught up with Coach Eli Drinkwitz at the half. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. 2 solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a give to Hardy. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Simmons. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Finds his man open. Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Now they'll try to answer that opening scoring drive here in the 2nd half. RPO complete to open the drive. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reed throws to the wideout. Got his man. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for a man. It's Reed. Hugs it downfield. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Wideout trying to get it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. He'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll give it to Hardy. Runs through the tackle. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Right back to Hardy on first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Final minute now of the third quarter. The hand to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another playoff here in the third. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscles. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Here's Reed to throw. Got his man. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll try it over the left side. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Reed. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
It's so nice when you know it's third. You know a pass is coming. You worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. It's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to.
Got a little grass. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Quarterback moving. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Using the quick game. Could not make his way to the corner.
And sometimes I think there are decisions, and you've got to make the tough decisions, and that's your job. That's why you get paid the big bucks, but I'm taking the lead. I'm kicking the field goal. I'm taking no chances.
Into the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job. Forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Here's Simmons to throw. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Time for the offense to try to put together a 4th quarter drive to break a tie. They believe they can run right here. Good pickup on that play. Let's give him 9 on that one, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. They'll go right back to it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the move, it's Owens. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Texas A&M trying to gig him in the red zone. Run in the red zone. It's Owens. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their 1st. He'll try the left side. Might have a chance. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Quick release by the QB. Touchdown, Aggie. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Throwing Simmons. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. From the gun on third down, Simmons. Fires complete on the crosser. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Objective one, get the first down, stop the clock. Nice job. Now get up to the line quickly. Try to save a timeout if we can.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw at Simmons. Lets it fly. And that is interception number 3 on the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for space. It's Owens. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points.